Rain has a strange way of making heartbreak feel louder. Outside the Mayview apartment, the sky cried heavily over Accra. And inside a small quiet room, so did Holali. Holali Mensah, a young university student in her early 20s. Beautiful, intelligent, soft-hearted, and emotionally exhausted. The kind of woman who loved genuinely. In a world where genuine love had become rare. Just a few months earlier, Holali believed she had found love. Real love. The kind that makes a woman feel emotionally safe. She gave him her attention, her loyalty, her patience. And slowly, she gave him pieces of herself. But heartbreak rarely announces itself loudly. Sometimes, it arrives quietly. Through changed behavior, delayed replies, less affection, less effort. Until one day, the person who once made you feel special starts making you feel unwanted. And that was exactly what happened to Holali. She watched somebody she loved slowly become emotionally distant. For weeks, Holali pretended to be okay. She attended lectures, submitted assignments, laughed around classmates. But every night, she returned to the same loneliness, the same confusion, the same unanswered questions. And tonight, the pain finally became too heavy to carry alone. Emefa had watched her friend slowly break apart emotionally. She saw the sleepless nights, the emotional exhaustion, the way Holali stopped smiling genuinely. She knew heartbreak was slowly changing her friend. I loved him so much, Holali said in tears. I know. Emefa tried soothing Holali. Then why wasn't that enough? Holali asked in tears. That question has broken many hearts before. Because sometimes, no matter how deeply you love somebody, you still cannot force them to value you properly. The room felt emotionally heavy. Rain tapped softly against the hostel window. Her textbooks remained open. But her mind was too broken to study. Assignments waited. Exams were approaching. But heartbreak had stolen her concentration. And somewhere deep inside, Holali made herself a quiet promise. That she would never love that deeply again. But life has a strange sense of timing. Because sometimes, just when a broken heart begins trying to heal, another person appears. And at first, they don't look dangerous. They look comforting. They look kind. They sound different. And that was exactly how Nana Kwesi entered Holali's life. Holali stared quietly at the notification. She almost ignored it. But loneliness can make small attention feel meaningful. So slowly, she opened his profile. She sat on her bed scrolling through his profile. He looked confident, handsome, soft-spoken. The kind of man who looked emotionally mature online. And after weeks of sadness, Holali found herself smiling slightly. Not because she trusted him yet, but because for the first time in a while, somebody had noticed her. And the accept button clicked slowly. And sometimes, that is all loneliness needs. One small moment of attention. One soft conversation. One person pretending to care. Their conversation started innocently. Late-night chats. Random jokes. Long conversations about life. And slowly, Nana Kwesi became part of Holali's everyday routine. He checked on her every morning. Texted her during lectures. Called her late at night. And after heartbreak. That kind of emotional attention can feel like healing. For the first time in weeks, Holali laughed genuinely again. She started sleeping happier. Smiling more. Feeling emotionally seen again. But sometimes, the beginning of pain looks exactly like happiness. Then one afternoon, Life sent Olali her first warning. She discovered she and Nana Kwesi had a mutual friend, Emefa. And immediately, something about Emefa's reaction changed. Her smile disappeared. Her voice became careful. And deep down, she already knew the kind of man Nana Kwesi was. Just be careful with him, Emefa said in a low tone. It was not a loud warning. Not dramatic. Just honest concern. But unfortunately, when people are emotionally vulnerable, they often hear warnings too late. Olali believed she was finally healing. She believed love had found her again. But what she didn't know was that some people enter your life not to love you, but to consume you emotionally. And Nana Kwesi was only getting started.